Netflix right now is in a power play position where they are going after WB, aka WB Discovery, and all their assets. And well, the big reason that they want to spend almost, 60-70 billion dollars is of course to bring back Zack Snyder and restore the Snyderverse. I mean, after all, they only gave him $500 million for the Rebel Moon universe, and they canceled all plans after it tanked. Yeah, this makes sense. Just so we are all on the same page, after Zack Snyder was booted from WB and the DC Universe, and the huge campaign to restore the Snyderverse and to support Zack Snyder, Netflix threw $500 million at him to rewrite his magnum opus Star Wars pitch that he said that Disney refused to do because it was like next level good. And that ended up being Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon was announced as a 3-part movie saga that was also going to include multiple video games, comics, books, spin-offs, including a TV series, and a bunch of other stuff like an anime. Here comes Rebel Moon Part 1. It's awful. But Rebel Moon Part 2 was already in development, so hey, trudge on through. Part 2 comes out, barely any advertising. They canceled all the other plans. They're not going to do it because it lost them massive amounts of money and the views were even worse. So now the snut cult is out there claiming that the whole reason that Netflix is going to spend $50+ billion on acquiring WB Discovery is because they're going to hand the reins of the entire DC universe over to Zack Snyder to restore the Snyderverse to pull in views. What views? The inflated 1.8 million people that watched the Snyder Cut on its first day? Oh, excuse me, those numbers got revised. It was 173,000. Yeah, they got revised because it was bots and duplicate accounts and households streaming it on like 6 devices because the snut cult was, doing cult-like behavior. I don't know who needs to hear this. They're not going to restore the Snyderverse. They're not going to give the guy who sold them a bill of goods on an epic trilogy that's going to destroy Star Wars another multi-billion-dollar acquisition, and they're not doing it just because of him. They want it because they want more content. That's why they're after WB. The sooner that people realize that Zack Snyder is not God King of films and that every studio isn't throwing money at him and that every studio that has pulls back their plans, the faster we can move on and just live in a peaceful film online internet community. But it's never going to happen because no matter what Zack does, they will back him up. No matter what. Literally, he could do anything. They'll be like, no, he's right. Still a victory. Look at all that money it's made. And you point to the box office and go, no, it lost money. They're like, no, it didn't. It definitely didn't because it's a cult. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.